Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk briefly about my interaction with a host who interviewed me about mindfulness just 1 hour ago. So I thought of highlighting a couple of aspects about this mindfulness. So mindfulness is all about living in the present and not thinking much about the unpleasant past, and not to think too much about the future that can't be predicted. And this is based on my best-selling book titled "See the Light in You," for which the Nobel laureate His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. So the host has asked a couple of questions on mindfulness, uh, so let me take up one particular aspect of mindfulness. So people waste precious time by thinking about their unpleasant past. I mean, around 30% of the time is wasted by the people about with their unpleasant past that will never come back. And some people they think too much about the future, and they worry what happens next, like this. What I feel everyone is that learn to live in the present, especially after the COVID. People realized how fragile the life is, and so learn to live in the present. How to live in the present? That's the point. Was asked. Then I explained the same about living in the present, and your intention must be to add value and impact humankind. Life is a journey. Life is not a straight line. Life is full of ups and downs, and keep moving and keep rocking. And life is not linear. So these are the messages I have shared. And apart from that, she talked about micro movements. Then again, my, micro stories, something of that kind. But actually, mm, I talk about micromanagement because I am from management oriented guy, because I am a Ph.D. holder with based on MBA. Then I did my and my PhD in soft skills in the year 2011. So I talk about micro management is not healthy because the world has changed so fast. So we should not emphasize about micro managing, because people want to work as partners. No more superiors, no more subordinates. And if you micromanage, people don't work and they go away. Okay, so that's one of the aspects. And now again, circling back to the story of living in the present, is that keep moving and keep rocking. That's one thing. And the host talked about the lessons she learned from her grandmother. I think she recently passed away, and I think she was 107 years old. So I was so much, very much impressed with the host. Why? Because she took valuable lessons from her grandmother, who passed away recently at the age of 107 years. So I believe she led her life with grace and dignity. And usually people they don't care much about or elderly people, because the world has changed so fast. They are busy with their own challenges. So sometimes the old people are not cared and neglected. So lots of challenges are happening globally. So this host emphasized, talked about, praised her grandmother. So we have to learn from elderly people, and of course everyone makes mistakes, and but whatever the good things, we have to take and we have to share with our children and to the next generations. Of course, some of the aspects may not be relevant, and then we have to adapt and keep moving. But again, the core messages have to be intact, and they have to be shared to the next generation of people, so that they can leave legacy for the next generation of people. That's one aspect. And the interview was really very warm and engaging on mindfulness, and it was truly engaging. Usually, so some of the interviews, they send some questions, and I respond usually, and based on the theme of the book. Uh, so we call, because let me put in this manner. So usually what happens, closed-ended questions and open-ended questions. So closed-ended questions means it's like yes or no responses. Open-ended questions means you have to open up with elaborate answers. That is the meaning of open-ended questions and responding. And so to go to the next level, what happens? The host asked questions randomly and spontaneously. So I felt very happy. But I have some challenges, especially because I am a stroke survivor. I had brain stroke from the right. My right portion of the body was totally paralyzed during the second lockdown in India. So 2021, I was a very blow in my life. So still I am struggling and challenges. My right arm has been numb, and I can't eat and I can't type for close to 5 years. So lots of challenges are there. So I explained about my challenges, and the interview was very warm and friendly, and it was a kind of storytelling, unscripted interview, very incredible interview, engaging interview. So I felt very happy and excited. So this is briefly about the interview, and this is about mindfulness. So lot more things to share with everyone, but I basically focused only a few aspects in this video. So I request you to consider subscribing to my channel and sharing with your networks. Together we'll build a better world. With gratitude.